Hi, it's Brendan here. I'm working on the big stuff, and I'm sitting on the stairs because this is the only comfortable place that I can find. Uh, but what I'm trying to do is save humanity. Okay, it's the really big picture. Forgive me my swollen face here, but um, so what has to happen is you have to have a lot of information, all highly accessible, so it's all um, timelines, for instance, to really decode the past so that the future is better. And you may know that I grew up at the extreme end of the world, the geographic world. I wear those because um, too much distraction. So uh, basically, I can't, and I don't think anybody can do anything really good in the presence of idiocy. And we all like to goof off, play the child, I mean, keep our innocence, and yet walk around, strutting around. So I can't really handle that, okay? So I walk around and I just basically lose my focus. So I'm trying to have these charts where you can, maintain some humanity in walking around, um, not have like a briefcase strapped to you that's like all this data completely overload. Um, Instead, you want to have these charts, so you're looking at these charts and you're like basically spending a lot of time working on other things, because if you constantly work on sociology or political science, it's just depressing, and you're basically going to like a rock there, like a log. Just um, so I really hope my hair is hard too. I really hope. Um, I focus on structural, architectural escapes, flights of fancy. So um, the sociology, you're looking at a bottomless pit, okay? A portal, like from going from childhood to adulthood. And so I'm looking at from the extreme geography of the world is people who aren't passing through that that portal. And I'm now at the opposite end of the world, so I'm in Europe. I grew up in California, the redwood trees, and there I can see it. I cannot pursue it, but they will, in true innocence, these case studies will sort of appear in sort of ultra innocence, which is like that's kind of part of the major cop out, escape cop out, whatever. Um, so what one of the cop outs is the structural fantasy. So we have all these unique products, dime stores, going all this junk, all these trinkets, like, oh, this will make you feel good, an object of interest, which is, there's more than one dime out there. So I'm working on the big picture, transport. You go to the store, not when there's a storm. You got to do the math on the language there. Why do you? So there's an anxiety there of connecting the structural with the passage. So how do you know who should come in your door? This is the biggest question in life, really. You want someone you love to come through that door. You want to carry them through that door, okay? And if that doesn't happen, it's maybe not a door, but maybe a war, and you're carrying someone you love into the war because you're not there. So that's that's pretty heavy stuff. And so I have the mind to do it. I have the compassion to do it, but I grew up in the extreme geography in this cultural normative existence not by, I didn't survive by just accepting everything's hunky-dory. Okay, you had to fight to survive, and it's an emotional battle that statistically is so elusive that I'm angry. And, it's like angry as in laughing when someone fails, which everyone does. Otherwise we would go crazy. And if that's the objective, then you've got your war just waiting to happen, and because we can't see it, we're blind. We won't see it. So the structural stuff is, again, standing on the stairs, laying on the stairs because it's comfortable. It's actually pretty cool stairs too. So the ultimate structure is not some unique sort of phallic designer sort of thing. It is the design itself is turned inside out. So instead of trying to be special, you are taking the special to be. And that's like an infinity equation. So you're saying what will work now will work in the future, and the past is gone. Structurally, we're just building more stuff now into the future, eternally. And so this is the environment. So this is your energy needs, and so if your needs are special, then you have to specialize. It's very complex. It's almost looking at a three-dimensional object and trying to understand it instantly. That's not going to happen. But to be within that vacuum, that on a level plane, on a plane that is a smart universe. So you have I ate too much, excuse me. You have basically an audience, me, it's all me, it's me and the stairs, and a performance. And that's all.